Okay, so we are back to Shudder this week with a new creepy ass film, right? It's called On the Third Day. It is directed by Daniel de la Vega and is written by Alberto. Ugh, can't see this. What's it say? Alberto um, um Fasque. Alberto Fasque? Yeah. And Gonzalo Ventura. And it's an adaptation from a book. Right? It is produced by La Vega, Nestor Sanchez Sotelo, and Ornella Vitone. Music is from Luciano Ontetti. Cinematography is Marino Suarez. It's edited by Martin Blusum, La Vega, and Guligatti. Art is from Jatar. Set decoration is Martin Conti. Costume design, La Polia Vesturio. And our cast. We have got Cecilia, played by Mariana Anghileri. Her son Martin is played by Octavio Belmont. Um, there is Jose, played by Arturo Borin. Voz, played by Federico Ameta. Ophelia, played by Susana Beltran. Um, Commissario, played by Sergio Boris. Fernando is played by Diego Sermonesi. Herman is played by Lutorio Delgado. And El Antiro is played by Mafios Domizi. Okay, now the gist of this film is while on while on a road trip with her son, Cecilia has a car accident. 3 days later, she finds herself wandering a lonely road with no sign of her child and no memory of what happened since the crash. Cecilia's desperate search for her son leads her on a wrenching and tumultuous journey to face off against a religious fanatic who holds the shocking key to it all. Bum, bum. So yeah, this, we see a few things at the beginning, right? We see Cecilia and Martin, having a nice little thing, going on this road trip. We see the vicar, right? The priest. Well, we see an old man, get a phone call, and it's just like you got to do a thing, and he's dealing with like big boxes, and there's just liquids and stuff, and it's all very ominous, right? It all seems very sinister and creepy. So we have all of this. So then there's the road accident, which you do like this. She avoids and doesn't want to pick up a woman who's stranded. Now, I mean, you definitely be a little cautious, but yeah, she just drove on by, a little cold. Um, but yeah, this accident happens, and the next thing you know, she's in a room, only wearing a jacket. Her top is gone for some weird reason, and she then runs out, wandering the woods until she stumbles upon an old couple who help her. Right? And so you are kind of wondering what is happening, what's going on. Like this old man, he seems like he's definitely a part of it, seems very menacing. So you were very curious, there's a big weird situation with her ex-husband. So there's a lot happening, and you're wondering, how does this all play? How does it all come together? So I think, you know, the way that story folds, it's not bad. It's not bad, right? It's a little sedate. You're not rushing things, but the pace seems fine. Pace seems fine. We got some nice cinematography happening. The one bit of camera that I didn't feel was needed was towards the end when the old man's in the room, right? And it's spinning around. Like I don't really feel we needed the spinning, you know what I mean? But yeah, so that happens, and it's all a little, it's building up. There is something. There is something big. Now, the reveal, right? It's not a bad reveal because it's not what I expected. It's for sure it's not what I expected. But the only problem I felt was, if that is the case, what's the situation at the start, right? Because yeah, shouldn't there be more trouble? Right? That's the only thing. It's just like, if we're saying that this is the thing, right? And it's not bad, I'm digging it. But there's all of these other interactions where you think, well, if that was the case, why didn't this happen there and there and there and there? You know what I mean? That's the one thing. And it just, because yeah, when you get the reveal, it is like, ooh, nice. But then straight away, it's just like, hold the fuck on. Yeah, and that's the problem, man. You don't want that. What? You know what I mean? You'd be like, yes. You want to keep people in that. Yes, that was interesting. That was good. That was good. I didn't see that one coming. You know what I mean? And yeah, so there are these crazy plot holes, which is a shame. It is a shame. But it's not a bad story. Really good makeup, you know what I mean? Because you really do see the fatigue and the despair and everything like that on Cecilia, right? That's handled real well. The whole losing the top, I don't understand what that was. Look, there was no real need. Because what my man wanted, he could have got to with the top on. Yeah, you're just like, what? Why did that happen? And also because I had a feeling he didn't even want what's underneath. You feel me? So yeah, that was an odd one. That was very odd. Um, but yeah, just the plot holes hurt this, but it's still not a bad um tale, as it were. Very creepy, but not too crazy on that regard. So yeah, if you don't want the crazy frights, but you still like a little bit of edge, then the third day is probably for you, man. It's on Shudder, right? So yeah, I'd say it's worth a look. I'd say it's worth a look.